if it hasn't been a hot minute. Thanks for still being around. Okay, let me just give you a little rundown. Basically, my camera has had some issues over the last month, maybe 2 months. We can add an extra month in there because it probably has been 2 months actually. So my camera has been on the loose. Basically, it's the 1st of January 2023. I'm old. I remember, like, I used to put into my computer, like, your last number would be the year that you would finish school, and mine would be like 2023, and I'd be like, it's so long away. No, it's here now, and it's happening. So, anyways, so let me tell you about my New Year's Eve. Where I like live, everyone kind of just like migrates to other places. So what happened was there was like only a few people left in this area. So my friends, they had a party at their house, and then there was like quite a lot of people that went there, and I was staying there because I've stayed there for a few days now. And anyways, I'm not a night person. I can't stay up. I'm really bad at it, and I wish I wasn't because it's really embarrassing. So then, you know, everyone's having fun. We're all having a good time. The clock strikes 12, and I was like, I need to go to bed. I was struggling to get to 12. So then it got to 12, and I was like, guys, I'm going to bed. So I stayed up for another like 45 minutes. So I go upstairs, I'm getting changed, putting on my pajamas, taking off all my makeup and everything, and I just start cuddling up into bed when about 10 people come barging into the room going,
get your shit on, we're going out.
I said, get fucked, I will not be leaving this house. They were like, oh, you're gonna come, right? And I was like, am I fuck? No, you couldn't pay me to do that. I didn't even get FOMO. I was like, fuck that. So anyways, in honor of this, you know, it's a new year, I'm gonna do
22 things that I learned in 2022.
Now listen, it's a real like mixture. There's like some stuff where it's like a fucking joke, and there's some like, you could be a better person. That kind of vibe, but it's not really like that. But anyways, let's get started. Okay, well, since we were on the topic of going out, my first lesson that I learned this year was nothing good happens past 11 p.m. By 11, you just want to go to bed. Like, I hope it's not just me, because I know I am for sure like that. I'm like, I've been up for 3 hours too long now. So then after that, it's just like not enjoyable for me. What is so entertaining at 2 o'clock in the morning that you feel the need to stay up? No. I know, and it's so boring. Like last night, this morning, you know? Like, I wish I had the desire to be like at 2 o'clock in the morning, yeah, let's go out. Oh, fuck that, no. I'm so boring, and it's embarrassing. Next lesson that I learned this year was literally no celebrity couples are real. I mean, like Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian, that was a bit of a fever dream. That was weird. No, I don't think anyone really expected that to last. Anyways, who else was it? It was like Harry Styles and Olivia Wilde, Camilla and Sean. I don't think, you know, it was just, none of it was, it was like we were looking at it and we were like, yeah, when's the breakup? Like, what's it called? Is it Blake Lively and her husband, is it Ryan? I don't know his name. I can see it, like there's like a vision. Anyways, a little bit more. If someone told me that it was possible to die of a heartbreak, I would believe them. So, you know, let's go like a little bit back. Do you remember my video when I was like sat on the floor and I was like,
You betrayed me, and I know that.
I was literally like sat on the floor and I was like, this has been the hardest 3 days of my entire life. Yeah, so that was my first heartbreak. And that video was a clear representation of how I was doing at that time. And it's like, no one can console you, no one can like make it better. You just have to like sit there and wait until you start feeling better, and then you're fine. It like wrecks you. It fucking wrecks you. It's also, it's so minor as well, which is more scary because I was 16 when I went through my first heartbreak. I'm so young. Some people have it worse than others, those mutual breakups where it's like very healthy, and those are fine. Okay, my next one is, it's much nicer to have a small group of friends. I, throughout my life, have thought that like having a massive group of friends is really good because there's like multiple people that you can reach out to. I feel like you don't get to know people as well when you're in a bigger friend group, whereas when you're in a smaller friend group, you know people a lot better, you know who to trust. At the same time, that doesn't mean like block out everyone else apart from your friend group and just like tell them all to fuck off. It's not like that. It's more like just know who you can trust. Let's move on. Christmas food is overrated. There is like minimal food at a Christmas dinner that I actually enjoy. So I ended up with a plate of broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, and like sriracha. Next one, this is really unpopular, this opinion, and I know that I'm gonna get so slandered for it. Techno sucks. It is so bad. Like when someone plays a techno song and someone's like, yeah, I love this song, I'm like, no, because it sounds exact same as the song before. So how do you know the difference between any of those songs? They all sound the same. My brain is like vibrating. When I go to bed at night and I've gone out and someone's playing techno, I can still like hear the music when I'm like trying to fall asleep. And my body is like vibrating to the rhythm that was playing for the last like 6 hours at the club because they only play techno music and every techno song sounds the exact same. Sorry, it really like angers me, that's how much I hate it. School is not as bad as you think it is. Okay, this is really also unpopular. I had a really shit year of school this year until the last term. I'd feel like ill at school every day. My attendance was absolutely horrific this year at school. I couldn't do it. But then, the last term of school, I was like, let's just enjoy it. I was like, guys, wait, hold on. Guys, listen, hear me out. It's not that bad. And then it wasn't that bad. Like in my mind, it became like a prison. And then I stepped out of that like little mindset and I was like, you have one more year left in this place. Next, we have personality is what determines whether someone is attractive or not. No, okay, so you can find someone attractive, but then like, if they have a shit personality, they like automatically become unattractive. If you're a dickhead and you think you're attractive, you're actually a dickhead and you're fucking ugly. I didn't make the rules. Acrylic nails suck. They make me feel very put together, but the aftermath. Alcohol is just gross. I mean, that's not why everyone drinks alcohol. Like when someone opens a drink on a night out and they're like, oh, this one's good. They're lying to you. Next up, I never want kids. I've said it before in a TikTok that I made. Can you imagine holding a child in your stomach for 9 months? Morning sickness, contractions, pushing that bitch out of you. And then it comes out, it's not even funny. And it's just like a snotty little kid running around. Like, okay, this was a conversation that I had yesterday with someone and it actually it made a lot of sense to me. Being quote unquote cool does not exist. I think someone can have like traits about them that are cool and they can dress cool and they can do all this stuff, but I don't think anyone really like looks at someone and is like, damn, they're fucking cool. I feel like there's like literally like 10 people in the world that are like cool. Yeah, next. If you're thinking about it, just fucking do it. This goes for every single thing in your life. If you're thinking about learning how to knit, for example, just do it. That was like me with this. I was like, okay, maybe I would want to make videos on the internet. I was scared about it. I'm still fucking scared. When I'm like editing my videos and shit, I'm shaking like a shitting dog before I post it. But if you as a person are thinking about doing something, just do it. Don't think about like what other people are gonna have to say about it. Just do it. I don't dress to impress boys. I've always been straight. I've never really considered being bisexual, but I actually think I'm more dressed to impress girls. So if a girl came up to me on a night and was like, holy shit, your outfit is so sick, I'd be like, oh my god. But if a boy came up to me on a night and was like, holy shit, your outfit is so sick, I'd be like, what? You're probably lying to me. Okay, the next one is no one actually knows what the fuck they're doing. It's not just you. I think that's more of the point. Like, you're not the only one who feels lost, who doesn't feel like it's all going right. It's the same with everyone. Everyone just wants to be happy at the end of the day. Someone needs to help Britney Spears. Yeah. Your natural hair color is your color. I tried to go like slightly blonder this year, and it just like, I just realized that like the color of my hair and the color that it's always been will always be better than anything else that I wanted to try. That's not to say that like a dyed color won't look good. Like, your natural hair color will always suit you better than any other hair color. So if you've dyed your hair before and you want to dye it a different color, just go back to your natural hair color. Once a cheater, always a cheater. This is kind of into the New Year's kind of thing. The more pressure that you put on a New Year's resolution, the less likely it is to work out. I always feel like when you like focus so much on like trying to have this New Year's resolution and trying to make it work, I always feel like it will never work out the way that you hope it does. The pressure is what fails most New Year's resolutions, I think. Jealousy is so ugly. It's one thing that I've realized this year, you just have to be happy for everyone. And I won't lie, when I was younger, I really do think that it was something that I struggled with. Like being jealous of people and like almost being angry at them because they have something that I don't. And it's just so like ugly. I think everyone is so different. Everyone has their own way of life. Everyone will get recognition in some way or another that will flatter you. When people try and tear others down because they're jealous, I hate it so much. And it makes me so mad. The second to last thing we have is, if you feel like you need a break, you probably do. Because if you keep on pushing it and pushing it and pushing it, it will build up. You have to listen to your body, you have to listen to your mind. You're not on like autopilot your whole life. Last one, if you pick your skin, it's only gonna get worse. It has been something like throughout my life that people are like, stop picking your skin. Like, that is why you have bad skin. I stopped picking my skin like 4 months ago, maybe less than that. And my skin has cleared up so much since then. Obviously there's other stuff that I've changed. But anyways, my camera is about to die, so. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching another one. And I promise you, I will be posting more. I love you so much. And then, happy 2023, everyone. Let's fucking have fun.